Do you think there's going to be any pushback? We've heard Ukraine, plead with the West and NATO for, more weaponry, more help, on the ground. Do you see that? Do you see that changing at all, sir?
Good evening, Shiv. I do not see that changing. In addition to supplying weapons and extending support, Boris Johnson has also offered prayers.
Yeah.
So that is what Ukraine is going to get. It's today's address in the morning by President Putin. It is before I refer to that, let me say that what has been done is aggression. You cannot call it anything else. But President Putin was very bitter, was very angry. And when he says that the West has played us, they have deceived us, and they have been disdainful of our security. That I think goes to the heart of the matter. What President Putin is doing now is, in my view, is taking double insurance. One is to create a buffer zone between Ukraine and Russia. And second is to bring about a regime that will not be anti-Russia. And third is to degrade the defenses of and the security or the defense establishment, defense assets of Ukraine. Last point that I would like to make is that the seeds, it should never have come to such a pass, but the seeds of this situation was sown in the Bucharest NATO summit in 2008, when Bush and Condi Rice had literally arm twisted the European countries into opening up the doors for Ukraine, the NATO doors. At that time, Russia was weak. USA was the sole pole, was at a polar position. Today, things have changed. Russia is stronger. And the US has just had a massive setback in Afghanistan. So this was the time, and Putin has struck.
Putin is struck here. He struck, at a time. There is, of course, one perception that, Putin had played a very smart game so far by, managing to do what he wanted to do, creating this buffer zone, without actually firing a shot. But has he made a strategic mistake now by actually sending his troops in and imposing air power? That remains to be seen, and that can only be perhaps assessed by whatever reaction comes in from NATO and the West. Mr. Unnikrishnan, what is your view on, on where this is going? I don't mean to ask a broad question, but there are so many variables on this chessboard right now. What path do you think is going to